Hello, my name is Jim Pick, and I'm here to show you the latest demo I've made in the FVM Actor Code Playground running on Observable HQ. These notebooks, they spin up a dynamic local net using a development branch of the Filecoin Lotus that has the um, Filecoin virtual machine user programmability built into it. In this demo, I want to show an actual Ethereum smart contract. So we're working off of an example that was posted here on how to get an ERC20 token contract running. Um, so I'll just go through this notebook quickly. So the first thing it does is it generates a phrase which is used to generate a set of keys. We're going to use multiple keys for this demo. The first time you access this notebook, it might take a little while to get spun up because it might have to spin up a local net on demand behind the scenes. And then the first thing the notebook does is it transfers, it creates three user accounts, Alice, Bob, and Carol, and you can see they have different IDs and they all get transferred a balance. So they don't get an ID until they get some funds. So that's why we do that. Um, Now we can go to our token. We This token you can just make your own name. So I'm going to call this one Filter Coin and give it maybe a symbol. Doesn't really matter. These are just going to and then I'm going to say initial supply 2 million tokens. So we have this thing. It doesn't exist until we have to make sure the local net's running, and then we create our EVM actor. So this is actually um, taking the smart contract um, from the issue that was up above, right here, um, and it's sent in these constructor parameters. That's what we filled out here, and it's attached those to the end of the contract, and then it executes the on chain, and you can see it's been executed already, and this is the ID address of our contract. So we can now send messages to it and manipulate our tokens. So the first one we're going to do is invoke a method to get the token balance for the owner address. So because I'm running this on a local net, I have on the Lotus node, it has the secrets for the Genesis actor, which is this one. So that's what this notebook uses. So I'm just going to click that button. Um, so there currently isn't a method to just get the state directly. So it has to send a message and then to the chain and wait for that to get executed before you can get results back. But it goes pretty quick. So here we have 2 million coins, which is what we put in the constructor. So that's great. So now let's actually transfer. So we have, you can see the balances down here. So we have the owner has 2 million tokens and Alice, Bob, and Carol, nobody has any tokens yet. So let's maybe like give Carol some, I don't know, just pick a random number. So I'm going to transfer that. So again, send a message to the chain. It's been signed by the owner address, and it's going to get executed. So you can see the transfer request went in, and this thing automatically knows that it has to go check the addresses. So it's going to send another message to the chain, and we'll get the token balances. And you can see, yay, so Carol actually has tons, which is not surprising. So now the last thing this thing does is we want to be able to transfer from uh, um, a user to another user. So in this case, the secrets for the owner account were on the Lotus node, and we use the Lotus API. In this case, we're just going to the secrets um, for these addresses are in the browser, so I'm using a different library to sign the messages and send them in. So, and let's pick a number. And so I'll click on that one, and it's going to execute the message on the chain. It signed it with Carol's key instead of the owner key this time. And it's been executed, and I'll just wait for the balances to update here. And if we're in luck, Bob will have some tokens. Yay, so Bob has some tokens, Carol has less tokens. So it all works. So so this is the demo. I'm going to do a variation of this demo, which will actually work on the live Wallaby testnet. I have to do things a little bit differently because I don't have the secrets for the Genesis actor, but it'll mostly be the same notebook, and I have to build a little infrastructure for that. So until then, that's my demo.